Are we live? Okay, hell yeah. So yesterday we literally had, I think, out of the 3 hours of our stream, nearly an hour was just the AI slow playing us. Let's see how much time they'll waste today. I'm gonna use the story deck for this because I'm pretty sure Revolver has the Synchro monster, which we don't have access to right now, like with regular deck building. We'll go first. What the heck? Wonder what the hell Windy's gonna use. He also had like an anime exclusive archetype that was super forgettable. Oh, cool! This card. It got a retrain recently, which isn't terrible, but like it's. I don't think it sees any play anyway. Yeah, there it is. Borreload Savage Dragon. Hey, look! He's using a banned card in 3 copies. So it isn't banned here, so that makes sense. Not yet. Yet. Oh, that's the tuner. But here's the thing. We don't want to synchro yet. You want to hide Link Monster in the graveyard. But whatever we're getting is going to die. Do we have any extra copies of the synchro? Yeah, okay, we do. I mean, of course we do. It would be kind of weird if we didn't. Yeah, we have 2 more copies. I have no idea what Windy's using, so I don't know what to, like, waste. We'll go with Metal Rocket. Now the question is... I don't think I want to get something out, though. That's the thing. And I don't want to get this out either, because I'd rather this floats, and this isn't very good. Okay, we'll end a turn. Let's get this fella here. Hopefully I could finish this campaign today or tomorrow. I want to do something else in May. Especially since my birthday's coming up. I want to play something that doesn't make me miserable. Sure, let's go with this one. Gee, thanks. Oh, he's using Dragoonity. I wonder if he has Gay Bulge in there. I appreciate you dropping by regardless. Did you see the new Master Duel ban list? It's kind of a meme. Solemn Judgment got semi-limited. I don't think that does anything, not even to Dinomorphia. I don't know that I want to get anything out. I guess I'll crash into him. Yes. Sure, we'll get this one. Oh, thank you. Yeah. My birthday's on May 2nd. I'm thinking about... I have 2 ideas of what I want to stream when it happens. We'll see which one I pick. I don't want to spoil the surprise just yet. Not as exciting as I'm making it out to be. Oh, right, I could use this, but... Wait, did you just bring this back? Are they really tempting me to get this thing out? Well, no, I would be better off getting out a Link monster, right? This thing. I don't know that I want to get it out. Alternatively, I could tribute for the Yaiba, get this out, and then revive the Yaiba. That's an option. I think that's the play. Problem is, then we lose all of our rocket monsters, but it's okay. We have another boot sector launch in case they get rid of that as well. You know, the most insulting thing is, like, this card recently got a retrain as an effect monster. Wait. Oh, you mother... of course, you know, Yu-Gi-Oh! Player doesn't read the materials. What else is new? At least we could beat over it. God, this is such an old card. It was, like, in all the classic games, like Forbidden Memories and stuff. But I think it took us until, like, recently to get it over here, like, in the West. He's, Yaiba. Yaiba means blade. I know that much. You motherfucker! Well, that was a waste, getting this thing out. Now we stall. I am considering finishing the in other news, I am considering eventually doing the Arc 5 storyline, but like with a custom Yuya deck. I think that's fair. Unfortunately, most of his cards are going to remain locked until that story's over, so that's kind of counterproductive. Literally all I know about Dragoonity is that they were good once upon a time, that I really wanted their tuners for my Red Eyes Darkness Metal Dragon deck back when that card wasn't errata yet, and I was running 3 copies from Shonen Jump, and that my friend really wanted Gay Bulge. That is true, I do have access to that. But, like, I don't have access to a lot of the Pendulum Magicians and stuff like that until, like, I complete the campaign. This is such a slow burn of a duel. What the fuck is that? Oh, right. Kaiba uses this in Dark-Sided Dimensions, I think. Why do I have this? Why do I have this? Why do they insist on making Revolver's deck so bad? Yeah, I think I'm fine not debuffing my own monsters. That is true, but it's no fun. I kind of want to go with, like, Odd Eyes deck with Pendulum Magicians that could go into, like, Clearwing and, like, Dark Rebellion and, like, Odd Eyes, was it Revolution Dragon? And this, ladies and gentlemen, is why they included this garbage in his deck. I don't even know what I want to send. Sure. So now we could do this if we actually had another low-level dragon, but we don't. He's literally using the Draconides structure deck. And hey, he's not slow playing, so I gotta give him credit. Even though, like, Windy is, like, one of the most BN characters in VRAINS, at least is being a gentleman today. Or gentle AI. We have 2 copies of it. Let's go with this thing. I bet. Also, my friend's a bit sour because he was holding on to like 3 copies of Gaga Cowboy, and it was like $2.50, $3, but now it's back to like a quarter because it got reprinted. I'm glad it got reprinted though. Huh? Oh, is it because Overload is effect monsters? Yeah, that's what it is. Damn. Okay, we'll go into this. We could make it work. Alright, thanks for dropping by. And hell yeah. Cowboy for game forever. Unless you're a synchro player, then you use No Tongue, the Black Queen card. I have Gumblar Dragon. But that seems like a mistake. Let's just go for game. What am I doing? Hell yeah. Hey, it's Forbidden Lance. That's one of my favorite cards of all time because of how versatile it is. Kind of nobody uses it now. Oh god, Blood Shepherd, they're gonna make me use... No. I pre-made a deck for Blood Shepherd. Because ain't no way I'm gonna use Phantom Beast. Not that Phantom Beast's a bad deck, it's just I have no experience with it, and I feel like it's gonna be really fucky the way they build it. I think I built an appropriate deck that fits the Shepherd. Granted, it's a copy-paste of another character. As you can see, it's Raid Raptors. No, let's... No, I want to save it! Oh well. Oh, he has Veil. Okay, maybe it's good I didn't save it. She has Veiler, huh? I mean, that fits. She has Infinite Impermanence. I don't know if that's in this game. I think it is. We're gonna send to the graveyard. Fuzzy Anus. Yes. Because that lets us search out another one. I genuinely really like Raid Raptors. Huh. Nah, I'm good not using Wise Strix. Let's detach this instead, because we could detach Fuzzy Lanius next turn. Do something with it. I think Shun, aka the Raid Raptor guy, aka Shay, might have like one of the 5 best like anime decks, like in terms of like his build. Like with only Playmaker, Revolver, and maybe Soulburner having like better decks. I'll hold on to Singing Anus. Lanius. Lanius. Jesus Christ, lady! I say as I'm about to, like, generate crazy advantage. Unfortunately, I don't have a rank up magic. Or a way to really search it out. Stop asking me to activate that. Could go with this. I included some of the shittier ones in here, like this. Oh, it only works if it has... Okay, no, it doesn't have to be an Xyz monster. Okay, we could do this. We could do this. This is some insane shenanigans we're going through. All for her to use Mirror Force at the end. Wait. Oh, right. We have to do this first. You know, it's kind of crazy that Raid Raptor really benefits from the extra monster zone. Because they could have 6 monsters now. Right, that asshole. Card is gonna be the death of me. Well, that's just great. You know what? Let's power up the Strix. Well, one of them anyway. I love how I summoned this in the extra zone. If I hadn't done that, I could have linked this off. Could do this. And then this. God, this deck is so bananas. If only I had a consistent way to search rank up magic. Or if only we had the new Raid Raptor rank up magic card. Oh good, she's bribing me. If only we drew rank up magic with that. Guess it's too much to ask for. Nah, I'm good. I'm not gonna get that out. We have Raid Raptor's readiness. And she's really low on cards now. Well, you're not gonna bribe that? He could stop the direct attacking one from like getting its effect off, so that's cool. Oh, good. She's slow playing. It's already happening. We're not even like 30 minutes in. She's really BMing her brother, huh? Spoiler alert. I can't believe this is already happening. What a disaster. Come on, ghost girl! Can't the shepherd just shoot her? He has like a gun that he uses outside of duels. Wait, is that the one that attacks directly? No. Okay, neither of them are. I don't really need to use either of my traps then. I like how it has the thinking icon over me as well, as if like I'm like stalling this. Okay, good for her. I don't know what that's even gonna do. Oh my god, she is slow playing so hard. Oh, that's a lot of attack. Well, my monsters can't be destroyed by battle, so I might as well use the readiness in the graveyard. Can I use it the same turn? I think I can. Actually kind of crazy. It's you take no damage this turn, not even just effect damage. Or not just battle damage, like you just don't take damage, period. Oh, that's annoying. Boy, would I love a rank up magic card. Tribute Lanius have like an effect that like lets me kind of search for one. Yeah, it has to kill something though. And with how this game is going, that's a lot to ask. Even though it has an attack advantage. Yeah, that's right. You better end your turn. What am I gonna send, though? Yeah, I will send this so we could search for something. Or recycle something. We could do both. We have one in the discard pile. Okay, we could get out. Oh, and that one's on the field. Okay, never mind. I was gonna say, let's search out the last one. Here's what we're gonna do, though. We'll get this out, then we'll get out the Fuzzy Lanius, so like all the 4 Strix have full power. And that our deck is so like thinned out that we will likely draw rank up Magic. Was that the last eligible search target? Oh, I could use this thing's effect too right now. I think this should be game. Unless she has Conquery. Oh no, she has Shape's Sister. I like that card. It's like a trap monster that's a tuner, which is really cool. And game. I wonder when we'll actually get the Shepherd's, Blood Shepherd's archetype. I didn't think it was particularly cool. It seemed kind of generic. But I feel like it'll happen eventually. Same with the Bowman's deck. Oh, this is the duel where Revolver has Imperial Order. Let's go second. Why do I have trap monsters? Also, this card shot up in price recently because of the Odeon deck. Like a few dollars now, whereas it used to be under $1. At least it's a good trap monster. But at the same time, why do I have this? Why do I have this? Well, I mean, it's not terrible in this deck, but come on. Oh, that's unfortunate. I really needed that. Well, shit. What do we got here? Okay, the usual suspects. I keep forgetting trap monsters now move to the monster zone. Whereas back then, they used to occupy two whole zones. That's very convenient. Kind of want to go for Borlo Dragon because it has protection. I don't want to just stall. That and it sets us up for the hell's the Synchro's name again? Savage Dragon, I think. That's right, Savage Dragon. I want to use that after I attack so he can't, like, chain anything. Funny enough, Revolver does it that way and he even mentions it that way. He'll chain something. No! I accidentally pressed B. It's fine. We'll win. We're still gonna win. Totally intentional. As long as he doesn't slow play, we'll be fine. Oh, you know what? Thank you. That's a favor. Because now you can't use it on something that's more important. Okay. Ooh, that's kind of what I needed. You motherfucker. Here's the thing. Oh no, I can do this. It destroys cards only in the opponent's column. I don't do damage, but I get rid of his back row. Now he's pretty much boned. Ah. Okay. Then I get to get a rocket. Let's get the one that negates an effect. Gonna do with 2 cards. Okay, maybe I should have gotten one that got rid of a monster. Gonna take longer than it needs to. Actually, works out pretty nicely. Unfortunately, I can't place it in the column that I need to destroy his stuff. Oh, that would have been a massive problem. Storming Mirror Force, he would have just returned my Borload to my hand. I don't think there's a Link 2 worth getting out, right? Yeah, I don't really have any targets for that. Might as well keep both of these things to mess with him in case he has anything next turn. And we'll win the next turn, I imagine. And we won't use it. I don't know why I didn't use its effect. I could have taken it and then linked off. I don't know why I'm never using it. Kind of a mistake. Yeah, this will be good to get rid of anything he sets up in defense mode. Like that. Can I get the rocket tuner? I can. But it's kind of pointless right now, right? Yeah, let's just go for big damage. I could get another Boral out. Curious. Okay, neither player could target it with card effects, so I can't actually use Boral Sword to get off like an extra attack by using Borload. Okay, let's just go for it. I don't know why I'm overthinking it. We have enough to win. You didn't even have to draw Imperial Order. Oh, right, we get to use Lightning's deck. Well, let's see what it is first. If I don't like it, I'll use the deck I made for him. Because their Lightning's deck doesn't even exist in the TCG right now, so I have no idea. Is he gonna use like Watts? He had like a warrior-ish deck though, so maybe like heroic challengers? I don't know. Oh, it's Noble Knights. I guess that kind of fits. Especially since they're like light types. Here's the thing. I haven't played Noble Knights since like their old school days. Like, I don't know what the fuck Infernal Noble Knights are and like Isolde and all that stuff. Like, this guy is all I know. This guy and the equip spells and the Geminis and stuff. This guy kind of looks like Thor. He looks like Chris Hemsworth. Actually, not the worst thing. What the hell does this do? That's actually kind of nuts. No wonder it's banned. Wait. Oh, why didn't I fucking use this? I'm an idiot. It's fine. Of course I'm going to use this. Let's see what we got. Oh, this guy was super expensive because he was a secret rare. Level Warrior. That's a classic. Because this is like old school Noble Knights. I kind of know, like, I kind of know how these work. Yes. Yeah, like I recognize all these cards. Fortunately, I don't think this does anything for me. Level Warrior. Is this a hard once per turn? Out of curiosity. Okay, yeah. That obviously that'd be kind of ridiculous if it wasn't. And if I used this, I could have made some crazy plays. It's okay, we'll have it for later. He's also gonna have Spore for later. Remember when Spore was like banned? I'm pretty sure it was banned at some point. Back when Quick Draw Dandy Warrior was the meta. That was a fun time. I think Edison format is literally that format, right? Constantly using Drill Warrior to recycle Dandelion. I mean, I guess Hero Mages really fit Spectre, but again, as I said 100 times yesterday, I was so disappointed that like I didn't get to try out Sun Avalon. Pendulum's like, I've always been gimped in this game though, right? Because it's like, it's post-Master Rule 4. In the original Legacy of the Duelist with the... Even though it only had like the early Pendulum cards, like it was back when they were like at full power mechanically. I really do wish they would change back the Pendulum rules. I know that would undermine some Link monsters like Electromute, but whatever, dude. Now we're gonna get out Artorias. Wait, can I use her effect again? Oh, no, it's only... I think it's only the turn it's summoned. Yeah, like, Pendulums aren't seeing any real play. Even with, like, some of their cards, like, Magispector Chiron, like, I think... Did it get semi-limited again or something? Like... They got hurt so bad by Master Rule 4. Yeah, like, I was playing Master Duel and Fiendsmith, like, they have, like, 10-minute plays. I know they weren't very good when they came out, but I really like Noble Knights as a concept. And they were, like, for a TCG, exclusive introduced archetype, they were pretty cool. I'm getting rid of all of his cards. And guess what? They're getting re-equipped. What a cool archetype. Even if they were never really good. And the new version of them completely goes against how they were meant to be played. The Infernoble Knights. I did that wrong. Fine. Wait, why does that have that much attack? Oh my god. Yeah, I was supposed to get rid of his spells and traps. I really mucked that up. Also, my life point gain benefits him. That's kind of unfortunate. Alright, this dude is literally Power Tool Dragon. Okay, his attack's reset at least. It's okay, we can make some magic happen. Next turn. I think this would benefit him, right? Or no, it's only when he gains life points. How do I want to go about this? interesting. Getting past our beat stick is going to be a little bit of a pain. What does it want me to activate? Oh, okay. It lets me swap around noble arms. No, I'm good. Okay, we just have to hit his weaker monster now. That's cool. If he decides to attack my other noble knight, we could swap equips. Even if I swap this, it's gonna die, but you know what? It's worth it. Then this, I just get the equip back. What do you mean we don't have it yet? You mean like the new support? Honestly, I haven't been following it outside of, like, the last card I remember was Merlinus. And then, like, I know now that they have, like, Infernal Noble Knights, but I don't know anything about those. Just that apparently they play very differently. That's an interesting choice. Oh yeah, Lightning's deck. Like those armored knights and stuff. I remember it was something like that. Like they swap weapons around. They're like statues or something. I'm sure we'll get them eventually. Like, in a recent pack we got the freaking Allure Queen support cards. We still gotta get Lightning, Bowman, and Blood Shepherd's cards, basically. Yeah. Noble Knights were a lot of fun. It's too bad that, like, at least this iteration of them is, like... It's completely dead, like, in terms of current Yu-Gi-Oh! I guess I'm also not using a Lone Knight, the one equip card that lets you destroy back row. Oh, right, Judgment Arrows. I don't know that we'll ever get it with, like, actual arrows. Like, I feel like they're gonna give it, like, a bastardized version of its effect. Kind of like what we got with Seal of Orichalcos. I mean, Pandora kind of used, she did use kind of, like, what was it? Her boss monster was the same as Revolver's. I don't even remember what Wendy's deck was. I am surprised we got the freaking kitchen appliance deck, though. Well, it's not just kitchen appliance. They even had a washing machine. We are gonna use Soulburner's deck instead of the story deck. Oh, right, and there was like a joke about one of them that like she never used. Right, they gave Windy Dragoonity. I keep forgetting. Oh, right, I have Link 1s because I'm using this deck. This cute fella. Since we don't have Hydra Drive, I made him Cyber Dragons. I mean, it is Cyber Hydras, so that's the best I could come. It doesn't fit though, because he uses like multiple attributes, right? Or attribute control. I mean, that would mean he'd use like elemental heroes with super polymerization, I guess. But I'd have to buy a bunch of Jaden packs. Even though I didn't like Bulman's deck, I liked him as a character. He was a really interesting character. Actually kind of felt bad for him. Alrighty. Have a great day. Oh, I'm an idiot. I thought it reduced it by that amount. Well, I mucked that up. Fine. No. I can do this at least. I can make up for my mistake. Kind of a waste, though. I'd rather do this. That was kind of a mistake. I thought it was from the deck as well. Fine. You got this. Can do that. Probably not the best place to summon it, actually. Salamangreat Falco's kind of nuts. Hitting back your spells and traps every turn. Yeah, I could have gone for, I think, Balinx if I didn't summon this here. I'm a freaking idiot. But, like, this is, I think, my second opponent ever I'm using Salamangreat against, so go easy on me. What the hell's this do? Oh, it's the ritual spell, right. Dude, the recursion on that freaking trap card is nuts. Or the spell card, and Falco. It's just an infinite loop, kind of. I could have gone for game, but it's fine. I think the most busted part about Falco is you could use the set card the same turn it's set. Usually with that kind of thing, they don't let you. Think we win? That's a kind of an insane first effect. Kind of want to pull it off. I like how the game just asked me if I want to not win this turn. There it is, Bowman. Let's see what his deck is before we use Cyber Dragons. I'm gonna laugh if it turns out to be Cyber Dragons. Also, he looks like a JoJo character. Literal Pillar Man. Oh, it's this guy. I've heard about this guy, but I've never actually used him. I don't know what any of these do. I mean, I know what Call to Haunted and Super Polymerization do, but I don't know how the deck plays. Well, since it's not his actual deck, we'll go with Cyber Dragons. There we go. I mean, his deck is, like, I think Cyber's Hydras, so... Machine Hydras are, like, the next thing, right? Like, the next closest thing. Again, though, his deck is, like, all about attribute manipulation. Whereas Cyber Dragons are all light types. I guess Chimera techs are dark. Do your worst, Blue Maiden. She's using Marincess, right? I have no idea how that deck works. I just know that it's Cyber Shocktopus? That's not a Marincess. I also watched a movie called Sharktopus like years ago. I think like a decade ago. As you could guess, it wasn't very good. Am I being greedy? I kind of want to go for the win right the hell now. Could have gone for Cyber Dragon Infinity instead, but whatever. What is this thing's graveyard effect? I don't know. What about this? Ooh. I just realized Rampage Dragon's a level 5. So I could still go into Infinity. Or no, I think this needs to be a light type, right? We'll see. Let it fuck all. Yeah, okay. Remember when this used to be a problem card? Not Nova, but what's about to come out. And that you could get into it through rank 4, because why the fuck not? I don't know what they were thinking when they did that. Some people didn't like Cyber Dragon Infinity because it went against like the whole Cyber Dragons are hyper aggressive. But the way I see it is it's like it's Cyber Barrier Dragon done right. Like it gives them some sort of like presence during the opponent's turn. Yeah, I think I'm gonna pass on that. I'm not gonna negate it. Why would I? I get to eventually equip the final thing anyways. Are Marincess not in this game? She's using Fishborg and Grizzly Bears and Sharktopus. I could have sworn I pulled Marincess from one of the packs. I gotta check after this, because that's nuts if they're in the game but she's not using it. Yeah, this is super GG. Probably should have summoned this first, because then I could have done something. I could have searched. Another one? That's fine. Do it. I don't care. Revival Gem? That's not a Marincess. There's a Marincess called Slug, so I guess that's like close enough. Hold up, we gotta check. Are they in the game? Hold on. Cybers. Yeah, they're in the game. What the fuck? Almost. There's so many in the game. Why didn't they give it to her? I guess they were too lazy to program it. That checks out. Like, she probably would have taken 6 hours to do her turn. That's kind of sad, though. That's very sad. That makes me think, is Sun Avalon in the game and they just chose to give Spectre Aurora Mages instead? Maybe they got added in the patch. That could explain it, actually. You know what? No, that would explain it. If they were added like in a future patch or something. Like after they did the Master Rule revisions. Because this game used to be on Master Rule 4, which was awful. It made the GX through ZL campaigns unplayably bad. Because they were not designed with that in mind. I mean, the Arc 5 one is still screwed over. Why are you using Tengabido Shien? Also, I never got why that was a Pyro monster instead of Warrior. Kinda reminds me of Mercenary Tao from Dragon Ball. But I know it's 6 Samurai Shien. Think of limiter removal as judgment arrows in this duel. Oh, I think this prevents the monster from being destroyed by limiter removal, in which case that's kind of nuts. We're using it. We're just gonna go to infinity at the end anyway. Not infinite damage, Cyber Dragon Infinity. All he has left is 2 cards. Too bad I can't absorb his thing. Because it's in defense mode. You know what? I'm going to absorb core. Might as well. Get an extra material. I sometimes forget that Cyber Dragon Nova has its own effect. I think most people do. Kind of want Nova to get a reprint now that Cyber Dragon Infinity is super accessible. Nova's still like over $1, whereas Infinity is like quarter now. Right, we already battled. How much do you need to think? You're at 3 cards, and one of them is already face up. Soul Burner, more like Time Burner. You would think he uses the Time Thief archetype with how much time is wasting. I know the game crashes on every like system, like on PC, on Steam, on I think it's on the PlayStation 4 and 5. I wonder if they slow play in that as well. If it's like a programming error or a processing issue. Makes me wonder if this would perform better with the Switch 2 out. Who knows? Yeah, that's not gonna happen. Also, I just realized how good Cyber Dragon Infinity is against Link monsters, because they're always in attack mode. He revived Timon. Because, you know, Salmon Great Meerkat. Oh, wow, that's some smart plays. That's some very smart plays. You could make something happen, kind of. Maybe. Or not. Ooh. Don't lead to fusions, though. Question is, what do I want to do? I think I'm gonna do this. Wait, don't I get to revive something? Oh, I'm fucking stupid. They're all overlaid to this. That makes sense. So I just accomplished a whole lot of freaking nothing. Let's get rid of this thing. Or let's not. That works too. There is one Cyber Dragon card that wasn't unlocked yet. Sieger. Or I think I can't get it until I unlock the next pack or two, assuming it's in the game at all. That thing again. But why? But why? Is he gonna beat down my monster with these things? Or is he gonna go into a Link 3? He is. Okay. Fine. But it can't really do anything, and even if he plays a field spell, I'm just gonna negate it. So it's kind of screwed. Oh, is he going to go into a Link 4? That's going to be a problem for me, actually. Yeah, I don't think so. You know what? I actually get why he did it. So he can have like another one in the discard pile. But it's not going to matter. I'm just going to absorb his thing. Yeah. I think it's game. I mean, it is game. Let's pretend that's Judgment Arrows. No new pack still, huh? I think it's after this one. Anything to win. Let's use the story deck. He's probably going to have some other shitty, like, level 7 normal Dark Dragon in his deck. But it's fine. We get to use his Synchro Monster, which we still have not used. What the hell is this? I remember this card, but I don't remember what it does because nobody ever used it. Divine Wrath. Seems like something Lightning would use. Do I have the Xyz? I do. What does it do? Hold on. Before I jump the gun. Literally, what does it do? So it can't do... it's gonna be nothing but a beat stick if I get it out. Also, can you believe I already forgot what lightning was using? Right, Noble Knights. Is it weird that I think the Borreload Xyz monster is kind of underpowered? Like, compared to the Synchro and the Link monsters, it doesn't seem very good. Makes me sad. Like, it feels like the Ritual monster is everything it should have been, and the Ritual monster should have been a bit better. It's good, but it should have been better. Story of Ritual monsters in a nutshell. For the most part. Yeah, I'm not gonna let that slide. Still has his normal summon, though. Oh, I have Interplanetary Purple Thorny Dragon again. Komori Dragon? Are you serious? At least this card is good. It's like one of the only good Divine Dragon cards, which is kind of sad with how, like, badass Divine Dragon sounds. I'm gonna hold on to this. It's not worth the 300 attack to risk it being destroyed. Probably should have milled a rocket so I could have summoned out multiple if he swarms, which he's going to. Oh, and I could have revived it with Oral Regeneration. Yeah, I'm a freaking idiot. I don't know what I was thinking there. You know, if Noble Knight Gawain was released today, it'd have, like, a floating effect and another additional effect while it's on the field. Like, the summon effect wouldn't have been enough. Oh dear. We're gonna get beaten down by a couple of waifus. Couple of forbidden waifus. Hold on. Oh, that's actually not bad. Not great, but it's not terrible. Actually has good synergy with the rockets. Okay, I can make some plays. think this is a hard once per turn, right? Yeah. What? Oh, right. Gotcha. You know what? It's fine. This is why it's fine. I wonder if we'll ever get another topologic card. Next turn I could just Raigeki with this. Or I could just Raigeki him right now. Which one do I want to get rid of? God, Revolver's deck is so good. Oh, he finally got his pack. Hold up. Let's pull like 10 packs or something. Let's go until we drop down to below 20,000. Let's see what's in these packs. Oh, Rocket Tracer. That's a very good card. We didn't have that up until now. Sky Strikers. Silver Rocket. That's also good. That was from the structure deck, I think. Kind of a shame Fortune Fairies aren't part of the Fortune Lady archetype. They could have really used it. That's also good. Remember when Tech Genis was like the main floating effect deck? Not yet. We just got to the final duel against Bowman. And we unlocked a new pack. I'm going to open a few. Okay, we'll open 2 more. And we'll do the next duel. Got 7 more duels. I don't know if we'll finish that today. We'll see. Let's see what the story deck is. Depends on how much they slow play. I mean, it is a lot of fun. Hopefully the AI doesn't slow play on PlayStation. Why the fuck do I have Super Polymerization? Supreme King Playmaker? Oh, right. This, you could just use this to... Wait. What was Bowman's deck? I already forgot. Right, he uses the Invoker deck, so I guess... Wait, does that even use Link monsters? I don't know. We do have this, though. I can't believe I discarded Super Polymerization. What kind of world are we living in? I really do hope Konami eventually releases a second classic collection with, like, Forbidden Memories and Duels to the Roses, especially Duels to the Roses, and Falsebound Kingdom. God knows we need more single-player Yu-Gi-Oh games. Or single-player-oriented ones, rather. Let's just convert this into an effect monster. Probably a greedy mistake, but... What was Duel Carnival? Was that the ZL game that never got localized? Or, like, it had, like, no campaign or something? I don't remember. I think that was the first one I didn't get. Like, I got every Yu-Gi-Oh game up until that one. If I'm remembering that right. Duels to the Roses is a legitimately very fun game. Unfortunately, the copy I have on PlayStation 2 has a scratch that makes it, like, freeze in the middle of certain duels. I'm sure I could, like, play it, you know, not legally, but I have a legal copy, so I think it's fair game. But, yeah. Are you serious? Swords of Revealing Light? Oh, yeah, that's the one then. Oh, I have Dark Fluid. That's right. He uses it in this duel. But it's not worth summoning it right now. What does this fella do again? I don't have a Link monster in the discard pile for it to be worth. think about what would be the best thing to do right now. Unfortunately, I don't have any like diagonal up arrows to power this up. Maybe I'll just pass. The 5Ds games had some, the DS ones had some extensive campaigns. They were kind of half-assed, but I still enjoyed them. The racing section sucked. Racing, air quotes. I think it was just you driving, like time trials. There was a lot of crashing. I forgot if you would actually race anyone else. It was fun making a D-wheel, though. Even though the actual racing sucked. How good is thinking? Wait, now it's using Gen X? Doesn't Gen X have like one of the most broken Link monsters to like compensate for how horrible they've been historically? I always liked Gen X. It feels like a deck that Yusei would use in an alternate reality. That or Scraps. Scraps also fit Yusei. Unfortunately, the only Gen X cards that saw any play up until recently was Gen X Ally Birdman and Gen X Ally Triforce. The 5Ds games were like... Oh my god, it's slow playing. They were... I mean, they had more extensive campaigns. You know, the only bad thing was, though, the bad thing was, at least with the first game, the packs you would have accessible until you beat the game didn't actually give you any synchro monsters, like, for the most part. So you were stuck with, like, less than 10 different synchro monsters until you beat the game, which isn't fun. Like, you bought the game to try out synchro summons, but you don't even get to try them out until you beat the game already. Kind of why I didn't like Pokemon Coliseum. Like, hey, look, there's Groudon and Kyogre on the cover, but you don't get to use any Gen 3 Pokemon until the game is practically over. And even then, you barely get any. I don't know what I want to do here. I think I'm just going to pass again. Oh, right. Undyne saw play in Mermail. You're right. Back in the day. You're totally right. I was still playing when I saw it used in Mermail. That's when I was using ZW Utopia Turbo. And also I was using Lightsworn. Lightsworn so that I could use Cephalon and Natayon. Really not great combo, but it was fun. And now we have the whole Time Lords deck, but it's not particularly great. Time Lords were such a cool final boss deck. God, this card is awful. Why not just use Decisive Arms? Oops. Oops. I read that wrong. I read this thing's effect instead. Fine. We'll be fine. You wasted monsters to get this thing out. Freaking Ally of Justice Field Marshal. Remember when Ally of Justice Catastor was like genuinely a threat and it was a staple and everyone used it? I remember buying it for 15 bucks. I didn't have a job back then, so 15 bucks was a lot of money. That is true. Yeah, the only era I skipped was when Master Duel 4 was introduced up until, like, early this year. I still haven't played in locals, though. And the last YCS I went to was literally the 100th YCS. Where Dino Rabbit, Insectors, and, Wind Up were the meta. Don't know why I summoned this fella. It's fine. Oh, no, it's not fine. Now my monster's weaker than his. I chose the worst zone to block off. Am I gonna freaking lose to the worst synchro monster ever? I just realized I'm at 2,500 life points. How's that even possible? Oh, I think it's because I kept burning myself with Balancer. This was such a winnable game that I just kept making mistakes. His deck literally... I'm gonna use a zoomer word, but it gave me brain rot. Okay, this is a very good way to come back from this, actually. I'm gonna hold on to Call of the Haunted until after he attacks. Could synchro out at level 7. Yeah, it seemed weird. I'm like, is he even gonna Link Summon? The only purpose I see is that you use it during the battle phase to finish him off, which is like, kind of not great. Oh good, he's slow playing. Hold on a sec. Check this out. Pro strats. I am a genius. Oh, right, he replayed the attack. I'm an idiot. I forgot he could replay. Okay, let's do this again. And let's not make 50 mistakes. Remember when I said I was qualified to be a judge? Those days are over. Yeah, the game is in a very different position. Also, Cyber's Magician and this fella combined is creates kind of a lock where he can't target or attack anything. Actually, I have to actually pull it off though. Honestly though, that meta was not like it had its own toxic shit too. Like wind up could wipe out your whole hand. And that's like the least fun thing ever. Yep. I don't even have to use both monsters. Yeah, I'm not going to let him get a search. Do I have the cyber switch in this? No. I think I did, but like in the original version, in Legacy of the Duelist, like the non-Link edition, it kind of gave me the, was it called the Battle of Legend vibes, where it was like, it was based on that, I think. I always liked pack tournaments. I used to host them. In one of my pack tournaments, I'm not kidding. One of my friends pulled a Dark Arm Dragon, which was the best card in the whole thing, and he didn't include it in his deck because it had too many words. That's the card that turns everything to defense mode, right? I'm never gonna let him float with that card. Well, that was very easy. Oh, never mind. He's using Mai's card. That kind of sucks. He's not going to be able to pay the maintenance for it, though. It's funny. Now, if this card was released nowadays, they could completely remove the maintenance cost and it would still see no play. You don't need a freaking catapult turtle to blow it up anymore. Bang talker. Ah yes, good old Sparks. What a meme of a card. Oh good, we get to play as a washing machine. I wonder what their deck is. Or not a... She's a Roomba, right? She's like a Roomba toy. Kind of reminds me of Sora, their design. From... Not the Kingdom Hearts Sora. For those of you that don't know Yu-Gi-Oh! But the one from Arc 5. I also thought RoboP was a girl when I first saw the design. Oh, of course she's using Morphtronics. You know what? Morphtronics, on paper, aren't terrible, but I'm gonna guess that her deck is terrible. His deck is terrible. You know what? You're right. I should do that. Do you not even... Okay, I was gonna say, do you not even have Power Tool Dragon? Yeah, we're not gonna do this. Why the fuck is she using... Oh, right, because it's supposed to be a double duel. So they gimped Ghost Curl. The good thing is, if I surrender this, I get cards that are not accessible to me right now. Because I don't have the last pack yet. We have Ring of Destruction. AKA Bell of Destruction and Eternal Duelist Soul for whatever reason. I don't know how they thought this looks like a bell. Or especially when it had the grenades. Let's see. Hey look, we could use it if he summons Wee Witch's Apprentice. Super Poly. At least he has this one. This one was okay, and it kind of... This card actually kind of fits what Bowman was going for, because it punishes, like, a certain attribute. And this one... Oh! Catastro actually makes perfect sense for Bowman. But all these ones are trash. Triforce was pretty good in Lightsworn. You would use it with Raikou and I think Gen X Ally Birdman. And then you'd recycle Raikou. It wasn't good, but it was playable. But yeah. Let's see what we get. Also, this is probably the best way to farm cards for those of you that don't know. You just surrender. Look, I got Cyber Quantum Dragon. Or Cyber's Quantum Dragon. I have no idea. So the deck I gave RoboP, place your bets. What do you think it is? It does not fit whatsoever. The only thing is it's a machine deck. Honestly, their choice of Morphtronic makes more sense. It's super heavy samurais. We're playing as Gong Strong. I think his name wasn't Dong Strong. Take this out. Let me search. Oh, she's using Altergeist and Phantom Beasts? Wow, they really gimped her in this duel. I don't think I have, like, some of their cards. Like, their Link monster hasn't been unlocked. I do love super heavies. Especially since you could splash in stuff like Archphoenix Centric, which I don't think anyone does nowadays. Or, like, Ash Blossom, and, like, you don't have a worry in the world. Do I have a level 5 Synchro? I probably should have. Oh, I do. What the fuck just happened? It froze for a second. Okay, so this only gives a second attack if you kill something. It keeps freezing when I attack. Gongen Zaka, aka Gong, is probably one of my favorite characters from Arc 5. He's a great sidekick. Yeah, rank up is really cool. Both the innate rank up, like Utopia the Lightning, and also rank up Magic. Is super hype. Hence why I used Zial Utopia for a while. I also really tried to make a 7th one work in Zombie Earthbound. I don't think there's any crazy moves I could make, unfortunately. I can't even kill this to free up Benkei. Are you serious? 2 of them? This is getting out of hand. Of course, this time the last one when I just threw immediately, they had like the horrible Phantom Beast, but this time they drew all the freaking Altergeists. Why is she running Top Runner? That's a Jack Atlas card. Oh, right, they have a Synchro. I forgot about that. They have a Synchro that's gonna appear any day now. Once again, can you believe this grown woman and her gunslinging brother lost to a literal Roomba? Also, I'm surprised they didn't include any of Go's Dino Wrestler duels. That's a lot of attack. Oh dear. She is popping off. This is how one of her duels should have gone in the anime. Also, I like her hair having a freaking horn that she could stab you with. What's that about? I can't believe she's still, like... You have one card in your hand and one set card. Why are you still slow playing? There's only so many moves you could make. Unless it just froze. Okay, no. Okay, that did nothing. God, this is so annoying. Well, did the ghost of Aoi Zaizen and Akira Zaizen possess her? She is Ghost Girl, so I guess, like... I don't know. You could hold B to bypass that. But then you end up missing it sometimes. Like, you remember how I kept missing Scapegoat during the end of, Well, no, I was actively pressing B. But, yeah, like, if you hold B, it doesn't ask you if you want to use something. Which is kind of cool. Master Duel has something kind of like that. want this thing's protection effect. That is true, I get my revenge. Or they get their revenge if they slow play me. Oh my god, they're both gonna they're gonna double team me and slow play. What's the one that nukes their back row? I think it's the level 6 one, right? Oh my god. Literally 24-hour stream coming up. I'm never doing one of those. Especially since YouTube doesn't even, like, save the VODs after 12 hours, from what I've heard. It might be better to go for this to actually get off an attack, right? And then I get a search as well. And the search that I get is going to be the big double attack fist. And we get to use this. And we have Piper in the graveyard to protect us from more Conquery. Okay. Again? Is it not a rock hard once per turn? Yeah, that ain't happening. Are you fucking for real? Asshole! Asshole! Some crazy chains going on. Well, she lives to fight another day. At least next turn I could get out Big Ben K with this and then fist her with that. Crazy. Or no, she's gonna negate it. Or no, she can't if I chain it now. I may have missed my chance. It's probably gonna be the last duel of the day if this keeps going like this. Yep, I missed my chance. But now my monster's effect is not negated. You know what? I kind of want her to get rid of her set card. Or her back row monster. You didn't negate it. That's interesting. I guess she wanted to keep her Link monster. Also, what the hell is this background? I don't know why I haven't commented on it. The freaking thing at the bottom right kind of looks like a Chozo head from Metroid. Unless she decides not to make a move, yes. This is where I win. Or unless she has two Conqueries. Or that. Boy, would that be nice. Well, now she can't get out Conquery because her field is full, but her Synchro lets her negate attacks anyways, I think, so unfortunately, doesn't matter. And she got rid of it. Oh! That was a dick move. Let me guess, one of the cards in her hand is Conquery. She has 3 of them out. She gonna extra link? Oh. Oh dear. Oh dear. You know what? No. If she attacks, I win. Do it. Do it, you pussy. Come on. Come on. Do it now. Kill me. I'm here. Come on. Do it now. Kill me. And then I kick the trap that hits her with the giant log. Now I know how Arnold felt at the end of Predator. Oh my god, that hairdo on Go. Okay, we'll try this duel once. If we fail, we'll continue tomorrow. If we succeed, we'll see. God, AI made himself look handsome as hell. I like how Go has a freaking battle vest for playing a card game. Can you imagine going to a tournament with a freaking bulletproof vest and metal shoulder pads? Wait, what the hell is Ai's deck? I don't think Ignister's... Ignister is in the game? What the hell? Why the fuck didn't they give Aoi Marincess then? Also, look at all these traps. Holy shit. You could be like the most BM asshole ever. Oh, let me look at my extra deck. Apparently I can't. Okay, yeah, I guess they don't have the Dark Templar, right? So we have Decode Talker. Why do we have Earth Golem? No, like the freaking Bowman versus Aoi duel, she was using random fish and water monsters instead of marine cess. For whatever reason. And they're in the game, which makes it extra weird. Isn't this archetype getting a bunch of support like in the next set? Like they're getting their own access code talker? I mean, I checked the game. There's like over a dozen Marine Cess cards. They could have made a deck with it. Oh, right. It may have... I forgot. They may have been added after it got an update. There's that. So maybe they had the duel in the game before they added more cards. Why are you reviving that? All I know about MathMech is apparently people really hated Circular. I don't know anything else about it. Oh, right, he's using Goki again. I'll wait till he links to use Compulsory. I guess he's not going to. Okay. Bye-bye. Ooh. You know what? We may actually finish the story today if we can do it in under 3 hours. Oh, that's to Xyz, I think. Kind of pointless right now. It's gonna be the same exact damage if I get out Decode Talker. Whatever, let's do it. If he gets rid of it, I have 2 Drowning Mirror Force. Why would I use that? Why would I use that? Right, he's just gonna half my attack again. There's that. I think I'm good. Yeah, that's why I'm also surprised. Like, I'm surprised the Ignisters are here, but not that. Why do I have super polymerization? I guess it's to fuse my own monsters for an attack. I guess they want us to get revenge for Earth, since Go's the one that took him out. Please have everything in attack mode. Please go crazy. I'm gonna get rid of everything. Unfortunately, he's just gonna float everything as well. Okay, this is good for me. I'm gonna get rid of both of those. Unfortunately, he's floated so many cards, it doesn't matter if I get rid of him. He's gonna do it again next time. And since they just go back to his extra deck, he'll just repeat it over and over again. Oh, good! I get to burn him for 1,000 and take 500 myself. When the fuck did I ever use something like this? I don't want to use Drowning Mirror Force on that. I can't do shit with Clock Wyvern alone. Oh good, yes, 2 of them now. Okay, this is actually kind of good for me. He doesn't get to float all that much. I could have used that. I didn't. I'm an idiot. I don't want to kill this guy because it's just going to let him float. You know what? Let's hope he links. If he links, I could super poly. So you know what? Maybe it's not that useless. Unfortunately, I might have to discard Clock Wyvern. Oh, good. He gets to add any freaking warrior he wants. And he adds Suplex. No, I'm not going to call it Suprex. Link. Zelda. Link summon. Of course not. Of course not. I hope he links after this. Then I can do some shenanigans with Clock Wyvern. Okay, good. Yeah. Yeah. At least it has a floating effect, so I'm not completely screwed when he kills it next turn, inevitably. I feel like I'm screwed, though. He's just gonna float these, but, like, I kind of have to go through them, right? Oh, I killed him in the wrong order because I don't read. Gaia may have actually been the better card to get because it has slightly more attack. But I think at that point it doesn't matter. I think I'm screwed. Yep, it's over. Happy music when we lose. Okay, that's definitely gonna be it for today. How many duels are left? 1, 2, 3, 5. Okay. And then I guess if we finish the duels early enough and they don't slow play, because the next duel is gonna be the slow play of the century, we'll do some of the Arc 5 story, I guess. And potentially, I doubt we'll finish that, but like if we do, we'll do some Duelist challenges. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. See you next time. Peace!